We have two great teams about to go head to head here. And for those of you that are following along at home and want to play with us, they know the rules, but I'll share them with you just so that everything's clear here. Round one, questions are worth 5 and 10 points. I got to finish that question before these guys can buzz in. They get the answer right, they will get the points. If they don't, the other team gets a chance to steal. Whoever is trailing after that first round will get to choose from our 3 categories in the Blitz, which is my favorite part because we get to go really fast through a lot of trivia. You'll get 1 minute to answer as many questions from that category as you can, but if you miss those, the other team still is going to get a chance to steal those from you. And then we get to round 3, another one that's formatted exactly like our first round, only the questions, man, this can really add up, are worth 5 to 20 points each.
On Monday, April 8th, Central Texas will witness a once-in-a-lifetime event, Totality. And your neighborhood news team will be live from across Central Texas, bringing you every angle. Beginning at 1 p.m., we'll be joined by former astronaut Chris Cassidy for exclusive coverage of this historic solar eclipse. History will be made that day, and we want you to have a front row seat. Join us at 1 p.m. Monday, April 8th for our complete coverage of a total solar eclipse.
And welcome. Another year has gone by, and it is the Rotary Challenge time once again, where the smartest kids in Central Texas get together and battle it out. And yes, they make me look like a fool sometimes up here because they're the smartest kids around. We would like to thank McLennan County Community College for letting us be here for this particular event. And our first round is Vanguard versus China Spring. Welcome to you guys. You guys excited? Yes. All right, they're excited. So we got to go over some rules first. We got to know what we're going to do here, right? All right, so we have 3 rounds. The first round is going to be a timed round, and we'll get through as many questions as we can. You use your buzzers right there. You come in, you say, all right, I know that answer. Boom. The judges will tell us if we're right or wrong, and there we go. Then we move on to the next question. Then we have the lightning round, which everyone will get to answer 10 questions, each team. But if one team gets it wrong, guess what? You get a chance to steal. So then we will flip-flop it. So that will be everything that you need to know for that one, and we'll get to more of that when we get there. And then we do another round where we do the exact same thing in this first round. So it's 3 rounds. You get the points for the questions, and at the end, we find out who wins. It's that easy. Yes. In the words of Dak Prescott, are we ready? Here we go. Did you bring rollerblades? The title character asked this question to her male companion in the viral trailer of which billion-dollar 2023 film?
Barbie?
Correct. Which airline headquartered in Dallas was recently fined $140 million for its 2022 holiday mess?
Southwest.
Correct. Should the order stand, blank will continue to take all measures to return blank Watch Series 9 and blank Watch Ultra 2 to customers in the U.S. as soon as possible. That's a statement from which company that will stop selling?
Apple?
Correct. All right. Which Jewish senator has come out strongly against providing additional aid to Israel?
Bernie Sanders?
Correct. Which country claimed the dubious honor of becoming the world's top opium producer in 2023, surpassing Afghanistan?
The U.S.?
No. Any venture?
China?
No. It's Myanmar. U.S. Steel, an icon of the 20th century American industry, announced that it would be sold to Nippon Steel in what country? No. Any event? Huh?
Russia?
No, that's in Japan. In an April speech at Liberty University, Governor Ron DeSantis declared, "We have made Florida the state where blank goes to die." Fill in the blank.
Whoa.
Correct. Egypt re-elected what strongman as president with about 90% of the vote as his main rival was blocked from running and indicated on what opposition figures called politically motivated charges. The former general took power in a 2013 coup. That would be Mohamed Morsi. Leaders in what nation's parliament from the governing Bharatiya Janata suspended a total of 141 lawmakers from the upper and lower houses in part due call to the investigation of a security breach? Correct. What is the name of the militia in Yemen that has been attacking ships sailing through the Red Sea since?
Houthi?
Correct. Let's get a score check. Score check real fast from our judges.
85 times 3.
Okay. In 2023, Gannett Media listed 2 new journalism positions, a Taylor Swift reporter and a reporter solely covering which other artist?
Beyonce?
Yes. Prior to Donald Trump, which other president, if any, was formally charged with a crime after leaving office?
There was none.
Correct. Which Kansas City Chiefs tight end does Pfizer?
Travis Kelce.
There you go. Didn't even get a chance to get that one out. Taylor Swift was in the question, too. I will hand over the throne to my son, Crown Prince Friedrich. Those are comments by Queen Margrethe II. In a New Year's Eve surprise, the Queen of which country announced her abdication on live?
Denmark.
Yes. Man. I didn't know all this stuff. The Supreme Court building in what state was badly damaged after a man broke in and fired multiple rounds, possibly related to the decision to bar Donald Trump from the ballot? What state?
Colorado.
Correct. What state became the first to offer health insurance to all undocumented immigrants between the ages of 26 and 40?
California?
Correct. The impact of anti-Semitism, correct, concerns on college campuses continued as Claudine Gay, the first black woman to be president of what Ivy League?
Harvard?
Yes. A Tesla engineer was attacked at the factory by a runaway what, leaving a trail of blood?
Robot.
Correct. According to Box Office Pro, what was the #1 movie making the most money at the box office in 2023?
Barbie.
Correct. The Prime Minister of what country extended amnesty to Catalan separatists in exchange for political support?
Spain?
Correct. A piece of paper, a first-class dinner menu from 1912, recently went up for auction in England. It sold for over $100,000. Why is it so valuable?
Was it on the Titanic?
Correct. Who made Grammy history by becoming the first songwriter to score 7 nominations in the Song of the Year category?
Was it Taylor Swift?
Correct. U.S. President Joe Biden and Chinese President Xi Jinping met face-to-face on November 15th to discuss economic relations and other issues. Where did they meet? Which one?
Los Angeles.
No.
San Francisco?
Correct. Do we? That good? Which country in the Horn of Africa has raised local tensions by demanding access to the Red Sea through its neighbors? This country has.
Yemen.
No. This country has been landlocked since Eritrea independence in 1993.
Ethiopia.
Correct. Remember to ring in though. We're good. Max Verstappen is having one of the most dominant seasons ever in any sport. What's the sport?
F1.
F1?
Formula 1.
Yes. Okay. We didn't lose the election, we lost the coin toss. These are comments by Bob Janicek on losing the mayoral election to Robert Burns. Under a state law that calls for a method of random selection to decide tied races, a coin flip sealed the mayoralship in Monroe, a city in which state whose license plate reads first in flight?
North Carolina.
Correct. All right, one more question, it looks like here. What is a pick six in the NFL?
When the defense intercepts the ball and takes it back for a touchdown.
You nailed that one. All right, we can get one more in too. The Dallas Cowboys cornerback broke the record for pick sixes.
Dak Prescott.
No. For pick sixes with his fifth this season. Cornerback.
Dang it.
The answer would be Darren Bland.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get a score check of China Spring and Vanguard.
They were set for the win.
Spring 200, Vanguard 30.
All right, 200. Hey, we still got more rounds, okay? We still have more rounds. We'll be right back here on the Rotary Challenge.
On Monday, April 8th, Central Texas will witness a once-in-a-lifetime event, Totality. And your neighborhood news team will be live from across Central Texas, bringing you every angle. Beginning at 1 p.m., we'll be joined by former astronaut Chris Cassidy for exclusive coverage of this historic solar eclipse. History will be made that day, and we want you to have a front row seat. Join us at 1 p.m. Monday, April 8th for our complete coverage of a total solar eclipse.
When severe weather strikes, you need a team of experienced meteorologists to get you and your family through the storm.
As severe weather experts, we take every storm seriously. That's why we track every threat, right down to your neighborhood.
Because we know how challenging Texas weather can be.
When a storm turns severe, we're on the air immediately. Because it's our mission to bring you the latest information when severe weather strikes.
When severe weather strikes your neighborhood, trust our experienced team to get you through the storm.
Central Texans are connected to Fort Cavazos in many ways.
From service members to civilians and active duty to veterans, we know it's more than just a uniform. It's a community of individuals, each with their own unique story to tell.
And it's our mission to share those stories with you.
Join us as we get to know the people that don the uniform and those who support them, as we show you the many faces of Fort Cavazos. Only on 25 News, connecting Central Texas.
And welcome back to the Rotary Challenge. Let's get a score check real quick from our judges.
China Spring 200, Vanguard 30.
All right, so we can make this up, Vanguard. You get to go first in our lightning round, which will be 1 minute timed, and there will be 10 questions, and I'll go through them as fast as you can. So let's try to get those answers out fast. You don't have to worry about buzzing in, just say it out. And we have Patrick here, who's representing Vanguard. You excited about today?
Yes, very.
And what do you like about trivia? What do you like about all of this?
It's just fun to learn random things about the world. There's so much to know.
I agree. It's like our own little Jeopardy here, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So Vanguard, you'll get to go first. You get to choose from 3 categories: colorful words, Christmas songs, or state capitals.
I think we've decided capitals.
Capitals, state capitals. Okay. Now, y'all need to listen to these because you'll get a chance to steal what they don't get. All right?
All
right. Let's do this. We got 1 minute on the clock. State capitals. Here we go. Settled overnight by land-hungry Sooners in 1889, and 11 years later became the capital.
Oklahoma.
Can you be more specific?
Little Rocket.
No. What Western capital is called the City of Saints by the Mormon inhabitants?
Salt Lake City.
Correct. The convention that created the Confederacy was held in what first capital of the secessionist states?
Pass.
Okay. The English translation is Red Stick. What is the French name?
Baton Rouge.
Correct. To attract German investment, this capital was named in 1873 for the Chancellor of Germany. No. And we just ran out of time. All right, we got 2 of those. So we have a chance to steal on this end over here for China Spring. Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. You got a minute on the clock. Here we go. Settled overnight by land-hungry Sooners in 1889, and 11 years later it became the capital.
Oklahoma City.
Correct. The convention that created the Confederacy was held in what first capital of the secessionist states?
Richmond.
No. To attract German investment, this capital was named in 1873 for the Chancellor of Germany.
Bismarck.
Correct. All right, so we got 2 there. So since we only got through those 5, we will not ask them the remaining questions. But good job. Let's get a score check here.
China Spring 220, Vanguard 50.
All right, so you did make up a little ground there, so that is good. And now we go to China Spring. You get 2. Choose from colorful words or Christmas songs.
Let's do Christmas songs.
Christmas songs. All right, ho, 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 here we go. 1 minute on the clock. What kind of sleigh is in Jingle Bells?
The one-horse open sleigh.
Correct. In the Christmas song, what are roasting on an open fire?
Chestnuts.
Of what precious metals are the harps made in It Came Upon a Midnight Clear?
Silver.
And gold.
Silver was the first answer, no. What percussion instrument makes a pa-rum-pa-pum-pum sound?
A snare.
Can you be more specific?
Snare drum.
What 2 things are you told not to do in Santa Claus is Coming to Town?
Better not cry.
Better not pout.
Yeah.
Correct. What song ends with If Only in My Dreams?
Pass.
Okay. Describe the weather when Rudolph made his ride.
Foggy.
Correct. What song starts city sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style?
Silver Bells.
Correct. All right.
Good sing.
All right. You know your Christmas songs? All right. We got 2 that they did not answer, so we will get you a chance to steal here, Vanguard. All right. 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. Of what precious metals are the harps made in It Came Upon a Midnight Clear?
Gold.
Correct. And what song ends with If Only in My Dreams?
I'll be home for Christmas.
Correct. Boom. And the lightning round is done. What's our score, judges?
It is China Spring 280 and Vanguard 70.
All right, 280 to 70. We still have another round to play, folks, and we will do that right after this. When severe weather strikes, you need a team of experienced meteorologists to get you and your family through the storm.
As severe weather experts, we take every storm seriously. That's why we track every threat, right down to your neighborhood.
Because we know how challenging Texas weather can be.
When a storm turns severe, we're on the air immediately. Because it's our mission to bring you the latest information when severe weather strikes.
When severe weather strikes your neighborhood, trust our experienced team to get you through the storm.
On Good Morning Texas, we believe a great day starts with the right ingredients. Fresh news stories that highlight the best in your neighborhood.
Plus, an accurate morning forecast.
Then add some of the best journalism around.
Then you have all the ingredients for a great start to your day. A true recipe for success.
Start your day the right way.
Only on Good Morning Texas, where good mornings begin.
Wake up with us every weekday morning starting at 5 a.m.
And we're back on the Rotary Challenge where we have Vanguard and China Spring. And let's get a quick update on the score.
China Spring 280 and Vanguard 70.
All right, China Spring, y'all are here. You're excited. What are you excited about being here?
Well, I did the Rotary Challenge last year and had fun, so I decided to come back again this year.
So what made you want to do it? What makes it fun for you?
What makes it fun? I guess like just learning, and I like learning about history and stuff. So I might as well just see what I know.
And I'm sure all your teammates agree on that as well. So, all right, we have one last round. Will be a timed round here, and we will be going through the questions. Buzz in when you can, just like round number 1. Vanguard, you still can be in there. I've seen it happen before. All right, here we go. At twice the size of Greater London, the world's biggest what is on the move after being stuck in the ocean floor for almost 30 years?
Garbage patch?
No.
Ship.
No. It is iceberg. Just by itself, this one hat is carrying and symbolizing the whole history of 15 years that revolutionized France and changed the world, said auctioneer Jean-Pierre Ossenat, whose bicorn hat just sold for $2.1 million. He's also the subject of a new biopic directed by Ridley Scott.
Napoleon.
Correct. We lose an average of 90 trees or so a year due to old age, disease, etc. And what are just another reason for that loss, said Mike Litterist, communications chief for the National Mall and Memorial Park.
Climate change?
No. At least 15 cherry trees in DC's tidal basin have been damaged by which creature, a member of the rodent family? No, the answer is beaver. Well, when Rosalind said she'd marry me, I think that's the most exciting thing. Who said this in a 2002?
Jimmy Carter?
There are little chicken nuggets running around. Everything eats them. Those are comments by Wesley Boone, wildlife biologist at North Carolina State University. He's talking about what kind of wild bird, which is on the decline in many parts of the United States. Benjamin Franklin once called it a bird of courage.
Turkey?
In the Israeli-Hamas truce saga of November 2023, which country played the role of mediator to broker a 4-day ceasefire?
Egypt?
No.
Yeah.
No. The answer was Qatar. The expected addition of which African country to the East African Community, a bloc that is both a forum for diplomacy and a market for business, will add more than 3,000 kilometers of coastline to the EAC, which officials say will boost trade with the Arabian Peninsula?
Somalia?
Correct. Let's get a quick score check here.
China Spring 300, Vanguard 75.
All right, we still have some time here, so let's go. Eccentric candidate Javier Milei became which South American country's first libertarian president, winning 56% of the vote? The self-styled and anarcho-capitalist was pledged to blow up the status quo to fix the soaring inflation and rising poverty.
Argentina?
Correct. Jinping Zhao pleaded guilty to money laundering violations and quit as CEO of the largest global cryptocurrency exchange. What's it called?
Bitcoin?
No. We know?
Ethernet?
No. Finance. Further alienating Prince Harry from his royal family, who said she never wants to...
Meghan Markle?
Tomatoes are the latest food that seems to lower people's what? Perhaps offering some protection against stroke and heart disease. Yes.
Cholesterol?
No.
Blood pressure?
Blood pressure is correct. Former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie reiterated his claim that who has fueled the increase of anti-Semitism?
Donald Trump?
Correct. Let's get a quick score check here.
All right, China Spring 305 and Vanguard 110.
Okay, let's keep going. What country is erecting border barriers amid a surge of migrants being sent from Russia? The country claims Russia is punishing it for recently joining NATO.
Mongolia?
No. Finland. They are a dangerous combination of ferocity and curiosity. That's biologist Jeff Copeland talking about which threatened members of the weasel family. The Endangered Species Act will now protect these mascot-inspiring animals in the continuous United States.
Fair. No. Can you repeat the question?
They are a dangerous combination of ferocity and curiosity. That's biologist Jeff Copeland talking about which threatened members of the weasel family. The Endangered Species Act will now protect these mascots-inspiring animals in the continuous United States. You don't know? Okay.
I was just trying to think. Yeah, I couldn't think of anything.
All right, it's Wolverine. Chosen from a farm in North Carolina is a Fraser fir. Last year's White House what?
Dog?
No.
Can you repeat the question, please?
Chosen from a farm in North Carolina is a Fraser fir. Last year's White House what? You've already tried. Sorry. The answer is Christmas tree. The influential Koch network announced that it is endorsing whom in the Republican presidential race, saying this person will have the full weight and scope of the AFP actions, unmatched grassroots army, and resources to help her earn these. Nikki Haley? Correct. The 2023 United Nations Climate Change Conference taking place in which city is home to the world's tallest skyscraper?
Dubai.
We'll surround ourselves in shimmering human disco ball each night. That's this singer's urging fans to wear the color silver to
Beyonce.
We have a Beyonce fan over here. I haven't played in a while. I'm excited to compete and play, and I'm just as curious as you are to see what happens. And I can tell you this, I don't have any of the pain that I had at Augusta in my ankle. Which 47-year-old said this about competing in his first golf tournament since he withdrew from the Masters in April? Correct. All right, let's get a quick score check here.
China Spring 335 and Vanguard 125.
All right, we have time for a couple more questions here. One of the strangest episodes in the history of the tech industry happened in November when OpenAI forced out its chief executive, Sam Altman, and then reinstated him 5 days later. What is the AI startup best known product?
ChatGPT.
Yes. Texas A&M University owes John James Fisher more than $75 million. Who is he?
The former head coach of the football team.
Following a ceasefire in the Israeli-Hamas war, tensions elsewhere in the Middle East escalated when several commercial ships at the Red Sea were attacked by rebels from what country?
Yemen.
Correct. Yemen is correct. And it looks like that is our time here. And that's it. What do we have the final score as? Who's moving on?
China Spring 360 and Vanguard 135.
All right, China Spring, congratulations to you. We'll see you in a future episode here, Vanguard. Hey, you did well as well. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Yeah, if you have fun, that's all that really matters here. And we will have more Rotary Challenge coming up in the weeks to come. This was just the beginning, folks. We have a lot of smart kiddos around here. We will see you later.
On Monday, April 8th, Central Texas will witness a once-in-a-lifetime event, Totality. And your neighborhood news team will be live from across Central Texas, bringing you every angle. Beginning at 1 p.m., we'll be joined by former astronaut Chris Cassidy for exclusive coverage of this historic solar eclipse. History will be made that day, and we want you to have a front row seat. Join us at 1 p.m. Monday, April 8th for our complete coverage of a total solar eclipse.